You know what time it is? It's coffee time. My name is Vander Puchert, and this is Finding Frequency on a Sunday afternoon. I don't know if I ever mentioned how I feel about Sunday afternoons. It's excellent. Because I don't have to go to a corporate building tomorrow. Have some work to do tomorrow, but I'll be here in my little home office. I'm actually very, very grateful for it. Looking at the weather, it was like really windy, a bit uncomfortable, but I feel that I need to break the seal on that, because if I don't go outside and start doing stuff in this weather, and it's not even full on winter yet, come on, we're still in autumn, I'm going to be stuck in here hiding away for the next 8 months. It's unacceptable. And I want to get out there. I feel like my body wants to move. Sunday, I had a really chill day with Francie and Marta here, driving each other nuts, trying to get a nap, driving each other nuts, and then Marta popped out quickly to take Francie over to his cousin so they can have a little bit of fun before we end the day. And that leaves me on my own to have a chat to you and drink a bit of coffee. And then also catch up with one of Marta's cousins, Justina. She was actually on the podcast a couple of weeks ago. We're informally working together on a mobile application. I say mobile application. I actually shouldn't be saying that. We have a digital idea for a little startup. The basic idea is that we want to set something in place where you can help someone achieve their dreams or achieve their hobby goals. And we're working together and trying to figure that out. And it's taking a lot of time. But the reason I mentioned that is that I just came off the phone with her now, and we had a general discussion about the family and everything going on. For example, the father-in-law was doing a bit better now. He's at home. He's going to go into rehabilitation a little bit later, probably Monday, Tuesday, so they can get him back moving again, because from all the hospital time, he's been become very weak. So he needs that little bit of work, but he needs his ass kicked a little bit so that he can start moving and start doing things and lighten his mood. And we were talking about the family and everything else, and I think you might identify with this, is that it's funny that in families there's sometimes the unsaid, something that is really not cool, but no one wants to talk about it. And it's like a bit awkward. And then we all kind of live around this weird, awkward thing that is like the elephant in the room. No one wants to do anything about it, and we kind of ignore it, and it is going to go away if we don't talk about it. And I mentioned to her that I understand that, I can see that happening. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh, coffee. Listen to that. It's cooking up a storm. I just have to wait for the right moment to press the button. Oh, listen to that. Okay, let's see if I can make this point, because it was actually really funny too. Is that I think one thing I appreciate about my parents, and it always starts like that, one thing, I appreciate many things about my parents, but it was very awkward at the time, is that I think that both my mom and my dad had this ability to spot something that is not great, kind of point out the elephant in the room, and usually that goes along with having a sit down and then addressing the elephant. And it feels really awkward and shit at the moment. But when that moment's done and you've figured out the way to move forward beyond this elephant, things are actually much better. You understand the context, you're moving forward. It's like you can take that and put it behind you. But when you don't address this problem in your family, you start living around it, and it becomes like this, your relationship starts to form this scar tissue around this issue, and it kind of gets covered over, but it's still there. It's a scar. It's unaddressed. And Justina mentioned to me that she feels like that's a general thing in a lot of the Polish families where you don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to talk about it. And then at some stage she said to me, we don't want to address the problem because then we have to do something about the problem. And that was actually really funny for me at some stage when she said that, because I think we sometimes all have that issue where, let's ignore the problem. Sometimes I can see it happen in work, is that let's just ignore that little thing, because if we address it or point it out, more than likely we're going to have to do something about it. And that either entails work or like a shitload of awkwardness. So I know perhaps we need to look at the longer term benefits of addressing that issue and getting it out of the way and addressing it, rather than the short term discomfort of dealing with the problem. That made me think a little bit. And I think that's the extraordinary. A small, short little conversation like that just brings up a little bit of a smile and also a little bit of insight. And with that, I am going to switch off and enjoy a delicious cup of coffee. Thanks for listening. Oh, and good luck for the week.